everyone, thank you so much for tuning into my channel, Triple Aqua from the West. I'm Mermaid Christy Ann, and today I want to talk to you about twin flames and the Aquarius full moon that's at 11 degrees. So this full moon is the kickoff for what's going to happen at the 1111 portal. Yes, we are in the Lion's Gate right now, and the 8/8 portal is open, and it will be at its peak on 8/8 and until the middle of the month. However, this is all getting us prepared for the twin flame portal on 11/11. And what is happening here is we're closing off the old thought patterns, and Aquarius being the rebel, being the lightning bolt that comes out of nowhere that shakes your foundation, the black sheep, the one that always stands out and really doesn't care and is just a non-conformist. And that energy is coming in so that we can close off old thought patterns and cycles of the past that really we thought defined who we were, because we are at a point now that we realize that we are not the same person today. We are different. And not only that, we are more focused on our future. And that's because we are in the age of Aquarius, and that's what that is really strongly being given to us with the energies that are coming in now, and will continue to come in and move forward, because our future is what's important to us, and also the present. But we want to know lots of things now that we probably weren't so curious about in the past. You know, we want to know what the outcome of things are going to be. And in the past, you kind of probably just took it day by day, or had these grandiose big ideas or ambitions and thought those were important. Well, then all of a sudden you realize that those things aren't important anymore, and your life has shifted and changed. But now you want to know, what are the outcome of things that you are concerned about right now, and are they going to go your way? And that is that Aquarius energy. We want to know everything that's going on in the future. So if you're feeling that way because you're in a certain situation and you want to know how it's going to end or what's going to happen next, know that that's everyone right now as a collective. We're all feeling that. And so we have Fated Meeting that just came out through the Akashic Tarot, and this is twin flame, very much twin flame energy. Fated Meeting. You see these two souls of the very top. You know, they've already met in the 5D, but now in the 3D down here, they're coming together. It's something that's been fated, and you really just can't make this stuff up. I was just sitting here shuffling, talking about this, and only because I know that the Aquarius moon is at 11 degrees today, and it's no coincidence, because this is what it's doing. It's helping us shed all of the heavy baggage of the way we used to think, so that we can go after our happiness. And then, you know, if you're watching this, you're most likely are a twin flame, and that's why you're being called to watch this, is because you are gearing up to, you know, that stroke on the clock here, when it's going to happen. You know, it's all in divine timing, so we can't rush these things. And if you are on the twin flame journey, you know it's a very difficult journey, because it's a journey about self. It's not really about getting with the other person. It's about fixing yourself first and loving yourself and becoming very, very strong and very centered and very grounded, because you're here to do a lot of work. It's mission work. And of course, when you come together in union, whether it's you know, just to work together, if it's you know, it could be more, it could be intimate, but it's still to work together, to work towards raising the vibration of the planet, because twin flames are here to show the world a new way of loving. And then we have the king of keys. And the King of Keys is coming to bring in a message. And again, that's exactly what's happening. You know, we are being united with our tribe, with our people, with our twin flame. And at the bottom of the deck is Uriel and the Sphinx. And, you know, the Sphinx, if you see, it's, you know, it's half lion, half king, and it's looking up. And that is what the twin flame journey is. It's about being grounded in the 3D, but knowing that you come from another realm. You come from, you're spiritual, you're benevolent, you are really pure at heart, and it's bringing that back because you know that there's more. And there's secrets. There's the secrets of the universe that only you know and only are given to you through your Akashic library. And right now we're receiving so many downloads right now. It's pretty intense. And it's all to get us ready. You know, I can't help but to think, like, I keep having these visions of me, like, in past lives, and things that I know that I've been there before, or when I'm in situations, I see things completely differently than everybody else. And I know no one else catches on because they're just not spiritually awoke right now. Again, here we go. Initiation of the Count Saint Germain, because Count Saint Germain is working really hard to bring these. Every card I pulled out is the twin flame. So this is why Spirit put this on my heart to start this message. I mean, I was just sitting here, I was cleaning up, doing some laundry, and I literally looked a hot mess. And so I went through some makeup on real quick. I'm like, God, I gotta get in front of the camera. I don't want to be scary. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do it, because I didn't want to, but like, God wouldn't leave me alone. It was just like nudging at me to do this. So this is why I had to do it today. So yeah, so he's working on these souls to give them the intellect. And you know, and that's another thing that Aquarius energy brings in, is that intellect. It's that spiritual intellect, knowing higher things that other people don't know. You see things differently. And Count Saint Germain is working really diligently on that. And it's a number 14, which breaks down to a 5, which means change, because this is the change of the new wave of the new world that is coming in, which is bringing in the 4 and the 5D, which is unconditional love. And that's beautiful. And then we have the King of Roses. This is the King of Cups. He is beautiful. He is mastered his emotions, and he is somebody that comes and will wear his heart on his sleeve. And it's not that he's weak at all, but this is the masculine that's coming forward, whether you are feminine body but with masculine energy, or vice versa. You take it how it resonates for you. But because if you are the masculine in the twin flame journey, you're going to be vulnerable. But vulnerability is a strength, and you learn that on the twin flame journey. At the very beginning, you think it's a weakness, but it's not a weakness. It's actually a strength. And yeah, this King of Roses will be coming forward, because that's what the Aquarius energy is doing to us. It's helping us realize what's really important. It's going back to basics. It's what drives you to in your soul, in your core, in your heart. And that is the Lion's Gateway that's opened up right now, is bringing in all of the heart chakra energy to open up the masculine heart chakra. And we all have that. So if you have a masculine and you're just like indignant, and you're mad at somebody, or you know, you're very stoic and you just don't want to deal with it, doesn't matter, you could be in a feminine body, but you've got like, you're taking on the masculine tendencies. Well, that's here to soften that up. It's because people are getting ready for union. And on the bottom of the deck is journey, because that's what the twin flame journey is. It's a journey. It's a journey of self, of realizing who you are at your core and what you're here to do, your greater purpose, your mission. But don't get it confused. Your twin flame, yes, it is the other half of your soul, because you're one soul separated into two consciousness. That's why you're very similar, have very similar things that have happened to you growing up, but kind of different. And it's very unconditional. Like, this person is a person you feel the most comfortable around. But it's also about a journey of self, because if you're not whole in yourself, when you come together with this person, it's just not going to work. And twin flames have done this before in other lifetimes. They come together, and maybe they've been successful, or maybe that's why you're here in this lifetime. You weren't successful in the past, or maybe you got together because you have so much power, because twin flames have a lot of power. Maybe you used your power in a devil energy. So that's why the twin flame journey is so hard, because when you do finally meet, and you don't even know it at first. When you just meet, you start having to work on yourself internally, and it's all of your karma that you're having to pay forward, and you're having to fix, and it's really, really tough. And so you go through a lot of awakenings and dark nights of the soul. And it's also past life karma that you have to deal with, or even ancestral patterns, but it's not for the faint of heart. That's why there's only X amount of twin flames, because they're pretty much warriors. They're like, they're God's, like, angels on earth, basically, and they're working hard because they're chosen by the council, and they can do it. And that's why, because it's not for everybody. Not everybody could take on such a mission. So yeah, it's all about the journey. It's beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to stop pulling from the Takashi Tarot because I'm told to, and so I'm going to do that. And so now we're going to pull from the Cosmic Tarot. And I saged everything, and I kind of pre-shuffled a little bit, but let me just do one more because I'm feeling nudged too. So get out today, and I can't make this up. So we got the Four of Wands. That's the twin flame card. I can't tell you guys, if you're watching this, or if you know somebody that you think is a twin flame, share this with them, because this is happening. It's real. And you might even be around like your family or your friends or your coworkers and see things completely differently. And it's because you're supposed to shed all that's not serving you to go forward for union. And and it's just beautiful. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Pentacles, because that's who we've become. We're grounded, you know, and your other half knows that you're the Queen of Pentacles, and vice versa. It just depends on what energy you are. But this is being grounded. You've done so much work up to this point, and so that's why this is happening. That's why the twin flames are starting to come together, and it's all in divine order. It's all been orchestrated way before you came here, and all of the things that have been happening, just like the Jupiter and Saturn conjunction that takes 35 years. So you basically have been working all of the last 35 years junk out of your life to go forward to the next 35 years. When you do come into the union with your twin flame, you are here to do what you were called to do in a positive and loving way, to raise the vibration of the planet, to complete your contract. Wow. Okay, so I just can't believe that card flew out. So let's see what else happens here. What else flies out for this? Whoa, okay. So we've got the Two of Wands, which is coming to a crossroads, but making a decision, because this is what's happening to us now. We are being forced to make decisions. Do we go forward? Do we wait? Do we stay in the same place that we are? But no, we're being called to go forward. I mean, as you can see, this guy here, he's dressed as a matador. They don't go backwards, they go forward towards the bull, you know? They grab the bull by the horns. So you or your person, it depends on where you are, you're gonna be going forward with this, because you're courageous now. And that is, can't help but to think, you know, that Leo energy, all of that yellow and that red and that passion. And we are in the Lion's Gate, you know, with the two, you've got the two lions that are on the both sides, holding the gate open for Sirius, for the sun. There it is, the big spiritual sun coming in, and you're strong and you are fierce, and you're gonna go forward to what you want, because you know what it is that you want, and you know spiritually what it is that you want. You're tired of going after the flesh things, the things that are low vibing, because it's not nourishment for your soul. What's nourishment for your soul is your twin flame journey, because it doesn't matter how hard you try to fight it, you're connected by that red string of fate, and it's never going to go away. You can separate, but you're always going to be connected, because your soul is going to call your other half of your soul until you come together. And then we have the Six of Pentacles, and that is working together. You know, it's that equal give and take, that reciprocity. That's exactly what that is, and that's what the twin flame journey is. It's a give and take. It's unconditional. It's reciprocity, and it's showing the world. You know, we live in a society. And then the bottom we have two queens. At the last time we had the Queen of Pentacles, and now we have the Queen of Cups, because we have mastered our emotions. I mean, the only other thing that could come out is the Empress next. You know, who says she might not in another deck, right? So we've mastered our emotions, and look, she even has a little yin yang symbol in her crown. I can't help but to, let's take a look at that, because this is what's needing to happen. Yeah, it's amazing to me how these cards just flew out. And that's why I couldn't get away from this reading today. I wanted to. I was like going to start a project real quick and I'll start it after this, but it was like, nope, we need to get this reading out today. And it's just amazing how, whoa, it didn't fly out, so I'm not going to take it, although I probably should have at least looked at it. Okay, guess what's sticking out? The Hierophant card. That's commitment card. That's contracts. That is old. It's very, very, how can I say? It's very traditional. And that's what twin flames are. They're very traditional. And that's why when they come together and they meet each other, it sparks so many feelings of nostalgia, of like, of past lives basically, and how things should be in a proper way, in a proper fashion, because that is what, you know, the Trinity is. And the twin flames make a Trinity, you know, with themselves and then with the, you know, the Holy Spirit. And this is something that is in your core, so when you meet, it's triggered. It's triggered. Those values, those core values are triggered, and it could be something that you maybe are going along in this lifetime and you weren't really practicing it. But then all of a sudden it smacks you in the face. It's like, oh my God, reality check. This is who I really am, but I've been acting like this person. So it makes you work on yourself, and that's why the journey is hard. So yeah, we have the Hierophant card, and this has been coming out a lot. There was another reading I did, and I talked about a lot about twin flames, and the Hierophant card came out 3 different times. So we have the Prince of Swords at the bottom. Prince of Swords coming in with communication. So again, you know, you're being united. You are going to have communication at some point, because it's inevitable. It's just happening. It's being orchestrated, and that's why all of these energies are coming in, so we can get rid of the old thought patterns and the old energies around us also, because we're wanting to be around people who are like-minded, people who are our soul tribe, because those are the people we fit with now. And if you're going through this, maybe you just started your twin flame journey, but if you've been going on it for a while, you know this to be true because you've been doing the work. Now, and if your twin flame's not ready, don't stop your life, keep going. And if another energy comes in that you want to entertain, do that as well, because, you know, it's not fair to you to sit back and wait or pine or anything. You know, it's you live your life and you do your work, and eventually, you know, you'll come together when the time is right. I'm gonna pull again from this because, okay, so we got the same card at the bottom of the deck, and the Hierophant flipped out twice. You saw that, it literally flipped backwards, and I pulled it out. And I shuffled this entire deck right in front of them. This is just crazy. So confirming it again, this is all happening because you've signed a contract. This is something that was written in the stars. You cannot take it away. Twin flames are star-crossed lovers. They're lovers that have done this over and over and over, lifetime and lifetime, to raise the vibration of the planet, because we're warriors, and we're part of the spiritual warfare to bring love to the planet so that people can see this. I'm gonna put this deck down because that's just really freaking me out. I got the same story twice. And I'm lit up like a Christmas tree. My crown chakra is like, so amazing. So I really want to pick up that deck and shuffle again, so I probably will, because I'm being nudged to do it again. But like, my mind told me to put it down because that was really freaky. It doesn't matter if you're a tarot reader or anything, it's still always, when spirit talks to you and your guides and your angels, you know, the archangels, your deceased loved ones, your ancient ancestors, your descendant masters, when they answer you, it always kind of like takes you for a loop, even though you know it to be true and you know it can happen and you know you're capable because it's energy. It's still, well, okay, that's stop. It still shocks you a little bit, even if you are an Aquarius or you're embodying that energy. So the moment I realign with love, clear direction is presented to me. And that's exactly right. And that's what the whole journey, the twin flame journey is. It's lining us up with love. That's why it's 11 or it's 11-11, you know, because it's 2 becoming 1. And then it's the 2 is 4, which is stable. And so the moment I realign with love, clear direction is presented to me. Because if you're not aligning yourself up with love, you're going to be taken down wrong paths. You're going to be tempted by the wrong things. And then guess what? You have to deal with your karma because you didn't do the right thing. And that doesn't feel good. Obstacles or detours in the right direction. And I just said that. You're going to go down the wrong path, you know? But again, you'll come back because you're going to realize that doesn't feel good. It feels empty. You shouldn't have done it. You should have followed with love, and it would have been a clear direction. But instead, you took a detour. And what's going to happen? You're just going to end up, it's that figure 8, and that is a twin flame journey. It's a figure 8. It's an infinity symbol. You cannot break it. It's that red string of faith. It's just going over and over since the beginning of time. Since souls were being incarnated on earth. You are an old soul if you're watching this, and basically what an old soul is just basically who's someone who has been here before, who has raised a vibration of you know, and like, you know, people who are not on this journey, we still are human. We're spiritual beings having a human experience, so we will make the same mistakes. We will be tempted just the same. But once you know what you need to do, you have to wake up. Because you don't want to go back and meet your maker and be like, oh man, I screwed up again, you know? So wake up, or if you're not sure and you're listening to this, well, then maybe this is what you need to listen to, this video, just to give you that confirmation that you are on the right track. You're not crazy. The key to prayer is to forget what I think I need. And earlier today, I pulled cards for myself and this exact one came out. So it's coming out twice today. So it's a confirmation again. The key to prayer is to forget what I think I need. Because when you pray, you should be giving thanks. And the universe knows what you want. Yes, you can ask, but the universe, God, source already knows what you want before you even ask for it. So if you give thanks and praise, you're going to be given all the things that you need. That's really, really amazing. I love that. So I'm going to pull from the Ocean Tarot here to see what we get. So you're done being a conformist. You're okay that you're fine going forward being the rebel. Although it took you a while because you were really stuck and worried about what everybody else thinks or what people were going to say about you or what kind of light they were going to see you in. And now you realize that those things are shallow. Whoa. Okay. And the star at the bottom of the deck, the Aquarius card, and this is what we're talking about, the full moon in Aquarius. It's giving us hope. You know, Pandora's box also has hope in the, you know, the story of Pandora's box, when Pandora, they opened up Pandora's box, it was nothing but chaos. And all of this stuff came out. But at the end, when they shut it, what's left in there is hope, because it wasn't supposed to be chaos. It was supposed to be hope. And Aquarius energy follows their North Star. They follow their internal star, their North Star all of the time. And it doesn't matter what everyone else is doing. They will go to the left if everyone's going to the right, because they follow their intuition. It's that higher knowing that Aquarius have from the divine, and they are meant to lead people. If you've ever met an Aquarius person, they're really different than other people. If you have Aquarius strongly in your chart, and we all have it somewhere, but we are all able to embody this energy now, which is amazing. So we all are pretty much, you know, have more Aquarius in us than we ever did before. So all these cards, these 3 cards flew out. I'm just gonna pull this one first. gratitude. And I was just saying that. Be grateful in your prayers. Be grateful for everything. For the roof over your head, for the soft sheets you have, for the toilet paper, everything, your food. Be grateful, and then the universe will give you more abundance. It's like, you know, making somebody, like a child, when they did something good, encouraging them. Oh, wow, what a great job. They're going to continue to want to do that for you. That's how the universe works. If you give gratitude to your creator, to everything that you have, he's only going to want to give you more, because you're being obedient and you're supposed to give gratitude for what you have. So that is gorgeous. And then this one's face down, crossroads. And we got that again. We got that kind of with the Two of Wands, but this is the Two of Swords. And it's the same thing. It's a crossroads. We're having to, we are stuck at an impasse. We have to make a decision. What are we doing? Are you going to stay in your old life, or are you going to go forward and make new memories and go after the things that are your heart's desires, your deepest passions? So to me, we already know what we're going to do. We already know that we might leave people behind, circumstances, groups, kind of like, you know, I like to say, like, in this life, I've lived many lives and I've had many groups of friends, and sometimes people are only in your life for a season or a short time, but that's okay, because you evolve and you grow. Now, naturally, you want to take everyone with you, of course, and sometimes you do, but sometimes you have to leave things and go forward and make that decision. That's amazing. And then the last card that was on the bottom, and it's travel. You know what you need to do. You're at that crossroads, the Two of Swords, you're done. You're going forward. You're not going to go backwards. And you're going to go forward with passion. Look at all these wands. I mean, it's the Eight of Wands. Again, that infinity, that coming full circle. You know what to do. You are going forward with your life. And that's what's happening now on this twin flame journey, and why all of this is happening to us with all of these energies and the just lining us all up. Actually, I'm going to pull from here. So I hope you're enjoying this message today. If this is the first time you've heard about twin flames, look it up. There is some really good stuff out there. Some of it is maybe not so good, but whatever intuitively jumps out at you, nudges at you, that is what is relevant to you and your journey. Look it up. It is, like I said, you're part of this journey. You know how hard it has been. There's a lot more I can say about it. That card just flew on the floor, but I'm gonna have to get it. It's a lot more I can say, but probably shouldn't at this point, so I'm not, about the twin flame journey. Later on, I'll share more about experiences in my life. So what flew out on the floor, sorry, I'm shaking my camera. What flew out on the floor is discovery, because that's exactly what it is. You've discovered who you are at your core. Look at this. You're more than just a physical body here on earth. You're a spiritual being. Look at the owl. That's your higher self. You've discovered who you are, your higher self, and you're wise. Because you realize that you are more. You're not just in this earth plane. You operate on other planes as well. That is gorgeous. And at the bottom of the card is forgiveness. Because that's one thing that's huge on this twin flame journey. You've learned to forgive yourself. You learn to forgive yourself for all of the things that you haven't been doing up until this point. Because you knew this entire time you've been going down the wrong roads. You've been making mistakes. You've been avoiding all the red flags over and over and over again. So you were mad at yourself maybe for a while, but you're forgiving yourself. And then that way, later on, when you come together into union, it's unconditional, and you forgive, and you don't keep repeating the same things over. And then when you meet people, you forgive them too for things that they've done to you, or things that they might do to you in the future, because you're grounded. I just love that. Okay, so we're gonna pull from the Illuminated Tarot. I don't pull from this deck a lot because I'm still learning it, and it's one of my least favorite decks, actually my least favorite deck. But for whatever reason, when I went to go pull for this, before I started this video, I was told to grab this. And I was like, really? And I said, okay, fine, I'm gonna listen, because I do listen to my intuition. As I've said before, every time I have it, it has taken me to the school of hard knocks, and then I have to go through karma, and it's not fun. That lesson's not fun. Although necessary, not fun. So let's see what we get from the Illuminated Tarot. Comes in a beautiful box. And it's got like a little card book, and it shows you about it. Okay, what are we gonna get from the Illuminated Tarot? All of that and nothing even wants to fly out. So charge up your crystals tonight if you haven't already put them out. Sage your house. Set your intentions for everything that you want to come in. If you want things to come to the surface, things that you want to talk about, speak your truth. You know, everything gets illuminated in the full moon. So, and don't ignore, okay, don't ignore the things that need to come. We've got the King of Cups. And we got the Queen of Cups last time. You know, it's a suited pair coming emotionally. And then we've got the King of Roses, which was really the King of Cups. So we've got it actually twice. 2-2, 1-1. Very synchronistic, this entire reading for the twin flames. And so yeah, we've got the King of Cups there. It's amazing. And you know, in this deck, it looks a lot like Temperance, where he is mastering it, you know, going back and forth, and he has mastered his emotions. Because this is what's going to happen when the twin flames come together. It's going to be honest, heartfelt conversations, very mature conversations. Then we have the 8 of Diamonds, and I'm not sure what this means, so I'm going to look at it in the book really quick. I don't know if that's the 8 of Pentacles, but we are going to see. Okay, 8 of Diamonds. Comfort achieved through work and persistence. It's the 8 of Pentacles is what it is. Again, a number 8, because we've worked hard. We have worked really, really, really hard towards this, what we're going to go, how we've gotten here, what we want in the future, what in a twin flame relationship, how we want ourselves to be, because we know we need to fix ourselves. We can't come as the old person. We can't come with our old baggage, with our old ways of doing things in relationships. That's not going to work, especially not in a twin flame journey, because it's a holy relationship. It's a spiritual connection at a deeper level, and it's a divine relationship. And so you have to be different. That's amazing. And then, gosh, and then the other, there's 2 of Wands again, but I'm not even going to go there. So I'm going to pull one more time from this Cosmic Tarot that gave me a little freak out earlier. Pulling the exact same story twice. But again, there's that synchronicity, that 1-1. No surprise, Aquarius is at 11 degrees today. Full moon in Aquarius. It's in the constellation Capricorn, because like that little goat, we've been working hard and going up that mountain. All right, so that flipped out there. 5 of Wands. So again, I was just saying how we've been working hard, and this is somebody, like, it's almost like an inner conflict where you feel like you need to fight people off for the things that you want, maybe even this connection that you are, maybe that there's competition. So know that you are enough and you're worthy. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the Prince of Pentacles. You know, that the Prince of Pentacles can be a little stingy. But again, you know, he's going to offer that pentacle to the right person. Oh, this is really cool. But I'm going to clarify this 5 of Wands. So let's clarify the 5 of Wands, please. Okay, this message, twin flame message. Well, I'm not taking that. Although, okay, that one wanted to fly out. The Queen of Swords. That's exactly why that conflict card came out. Because this person thinks that when they go forward to their Queen of Swords, she's gonna cut their head off. That's exactly what that means. I was wondering what that was about, that conflict. They don't want to fight, they don't want to argue, but they know that judgment's been called and there's no way around it. So they're a little leery about maybe this is somebody coming to you or you going to a person. But somebody here is really concerned that if they come, that the Queen of Wands is going to cut their head off because but you know what? In this deck, the Queen of Wands, she is friendly. Even though she has a sword, she's not using it. She's got a little bird next to her. She's got some flowers. And in the back, there's the Lovers. There's the Lovers, which is the Gemini card. And this is an Aquarius, so this is an air, which is Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. But in the back, you've got the Lovers from the Lovers card. So she's not going to cut anybody's head off. Isn't that funny? That's great. All right, so I hope you really like this. I hope you'll take advantage of all the energies that are coming in to line us all up with the appropriate people, our soul tribe, our twin flames. You are a starseed, you're watching this, you have ascended so much. Get ready, it's gonna be a wild ride. August is gonna be amazing, and it is just like the kickoff to all of the great things that are happening here. Yeah, so like, share, subscribe, and remember to keep swimming towards your dreams. Bye.